I want to tell you a story about when I was around 15 or 14. My grandparents were visiting, and they and my parents had gone out to do something. They'd gone out and like into town to hang out or something, or like take care of something, and I didn't want to go. I just was at home. I had like mostly the whole day to myself, and I decided for some reason to randomly go and grab our Star Wars Blu-ray collection, which it came in like a booklet, and it had like all 6 movies plus 3 extra bonus discs that just were basically full of documentaries on how these people made Star Wars. And I was always really fascinated when I was little on like how things were made and like the bonus features of every disc that we owned and like the process behind stuff and like those kinds of details. So I randomly was like, I'm just going to watch a bunch of the bonus features because I know nobody else would want to watch that, but I'm the only one at home right now, so I can watch whatever I want. So I threw on the bonus features of like Empire Strikes Back, and it gets to this section about stop motion animation and all these things that these guys did to make the effects of the movie, essentially, like the Tauntaun and mostly the Tauntaun. And then it gets to this whole section where other people are like submitting their home videos of stop motion animation and like their own Lego stop motion, paper stop motion, all this stuff. And I realized suddenly, wow, I could do that. I could totally make a stop motion animation. That would be so cool. I have Legos. I have characters that I can maybe move around. And without thinking of like any sort of like story, without planning any of it, I stopped, I paused the thing, I went into my room, grabbed all of my Legos, all of them, like most of them, like a base and then like 15 characters, and I propped it up in front of I had a little iPhone that like wasn't connected to a SIM card. It just was this, but I could download apps on it, and I downloaded a stop motion app, and I set it up, and I was like, okay, now what? I instantly overwhelmed myself with everything that now has to be done to create a stop motion movie, and I'm like, what am I doing? I don't know. I have no clue what I'm doing. I just instantly overwhelmed to the point where I actually broke down in tears, just a little bit, just standing there like completely overwhelmed myself. And then on top of that, my parents and my grandparents all just come rushing through the door. They're back from whatever they were doing that day. And so it's like, okay, now I definitely can't even. And I'm just standing there surrounded by my Legos, half in tears because I've overwhelmed myself. And my parents were like, "What, Simi, what are you doing?" And I'm like, I can't make a stop motion film right now. And they were like, okay. That perfectly kind of represents what this channel has become for me, because right now I feel like I have so many different ideas on like what I can do for the channel. There's so many different influences on the channel, like so many different other YouTube channels that I watch that are successful, that do things all very differently, and I want to try every single one of those things and have like a system where I'm like one of those things. But it's so like, it's overwhelming, and everything I try either doesn't seem to work, or I realize like, wow, I don't think I'm enjoying this process at all, actually. It's the reason why I enjoy Mecha Hipsters so much, and why I'm always talking about it. Mecha Hipsters, my other channel, which you should totally check out, by the way. Mecha Hipsters, from the beginning, was a very clear vision of like what I wanted it to be. And since the beginning, like 2.5 years ago, I have been able to just refine what that vision is. And it's so like, I don't know how else to describe it. It's so like from me. It's been so much fun to work on that. I'm a very OCD person. I don't know if I don't know if it's obvious or not. I don't know. It's tough because I think everybody nowadays is just like, oh, that thing's a little bit crooked. I must be OCD because I don't like it when the pencil's crooked on the desk or whatever. And it's like, I think OCD goes a little bit deeper than that. My brain is obsessed with things running in a very particular way, whether or not that makes sense to people. Like, the particular way might be like a highly organized something or highly organized in the way that my brain wants it to be organized. And if that isn't the case, I can't even concentrate. It's why I can't concentrate on a game if something on my shelf is unorganized or like a game is tilted over. I guess that does bleed into like, the pencil is crooked on the desk, I must have OCD. Like, I guess that kind of bleeds into that, but it goes much deeper than that. And I feel like it goes beyond like physical, like things that are crooked, and dips into like psychological things that are like how things are organized. All that to say, Mecha Hipsters has been such a satisfying joy to work on because I can organize it very particularly. Mecha Hipsters, the format of the show is one thing and one thing only. Everything from the beginning of like recording an episode to putting that episode out has a very specific process that I really enjoy, that is very organized from start to end, and then it goes out, and then even when an episode goes out on the channel, it's incredibly organized. I don't know if you noticed, but my channel, Mecha Hipsters, is I would consider to be one of the most like overly organized channels that I've ever even seen on YouTube. Every single episode that comes out, which we post daily, by the way, every single episode that comes out has a spot in a playlist. All of these playlists get organized into categories on the home page. Everything is super easy to find. Everything has its place, and everything, even from the schedule that I upload episodes on, I've obsessed over things being like very particularly organized. That whole process is incredibly satisfying to me, and that whole creative endeavor is something that I just really enjoy working on. The format of the show is so like it's one thing of me and a Johnny sitting together on the couch in person. It's so that particular like thing. There's no room for anything else. So despite the fact that it's kind of very limiting in like what I can do, it makes things so much nicer and simpler for me because I don't have to worry about like, okay, well, this game's coming out. If I want to play it for the first time, I probably don't want to play it with another person in the room, and I just want to enjoy it for myself. So that's easy. I just play it on my own, and then I just play a different game with a Johnny. Or if I don't really care about experiencing something solely on my own, I can play it for the first time with a Johnny. I don't have to worry about a whole lot of editing. I don't have to worry about a face cam being in front of me. It's also just a lot more fun to record with a Johnny and have somebody else to bounce off of. It's way more fun and way more enjoyable when I get to play with another person that's there in the room. A lot of people ask me like, hey, Simeon, why don't you just get a Johnny to record over Discord with you? Then you can have your voice. It's the same thing. It's you and a Johnny's voice over a game. So why don't you just do it over Discord? You don't understand. That eliminates the point. The whole point of the channel is that I get to sit next to my friend in real time and play a game in real time with my friend who's actually real and there. We've tried that. We've actually tried recording stuff over Discord, and it didn't work. I mean, it kind of did work, but I was like, I really don't enjoy this, so I didn't do it. I also tried to record a solo series on the channel. If you remember, I've moved it over to this channel. There was a time when I uploaded Metroid Prime to Mecha Hipsters and was like, I'm going to try a new thing, and then I didn't like it, and I didn't like how weird and different it was from everything else on the channel when the channel was already so organized and so like it's like having a box full of cubes and then you throw in a piece of Jell-O. It's like it doesn't fit and it's weird. And can you please, why am I telling you this? Why am I talking about Mecha Hipsters? Because the simple format of Mecha Hipsters isn't the only thing that I have to work on. I also have this channel. I returned to this channel because I had this itch to create more things that were like different. And I had an itch to like record some stuff on my own and be able to actually edit it and be able to like sit in front of a camera and record stuff on my own in front of a camera. Like, I don't know, like how I used to do it before I had started Mecha Hipsters, and I kind of missed that, and I was like, I kind of want to get back into that. The problem is, now I'm back to like square one, where I have this other channel that is kind of limitless. I can just put whatever I want on it. It's not organized. Again, Mecha Hipsters is a very like, this is a box of cubes. You only put cubes in it, and I enjoy making cubes. This box over here, Mecha Hippie, is a box of whatever the heck, and you can put whatever in it whenever you want. Over the past month and a half, I have attempted to spend as much time as possible doing stuff for this channel, and I'm not really sure if it's what I want to keep doing. I don't know. I don't really even know like what I'm talking about or how to phrase this. Last night, I streamed a game called Berry, Berry, Berry. It was a very fun game. I actually had a lot of fun with it. Although, I will say, my heart wasn't, like, in it. I wasn't like, oh man, I can't wait to record. I can't wait to stream this game. I'm gonna have so much fun streaming this game. I kind of just opened it up and was like, okay, I'm streaming a game. Berry, Berry, Berry looks interesting. That's really fun. I'm gonna stream it. And then I sat there and I streamed it, and I kind of just propped myself up and like, I'm going to enjoy this, whether I like it or not. And to top it all off, I streamed it to one viewer, maybe like two at some point. I streamed that game. I got really into it. Like a few hours into it, I was just like really invested in like getting all the different endings suddenly. And then I streamed that game for like 8.5 hours. I streamed it way too late. I stayed up way too late. I already don't really have the best sleep schedule, but staying up until 6 a.m. streaming, I'm realizing I probably should have just gotten to bed sooner. And then on top of that, I went and looked at the stream later, and I was like, I don't know if this looks very good. My internet is not like the greatest for streaming. And so I always kind of offset that by making sure my streams are available in some form as a video, either edited minorly or edited a lot. It gets rid of all the blurriness, and it gives you a nice crispy resolution to look at and everything, and it eliminates all of the kind of downtime that you have during like a stream. I looked at my stream of Berry, 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 and the whole first 2 hours I had accidentally cropped the game wrong. You can't see my money, which is the whole point of watching somebody play Berry, 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 is seeing that number go up, and you can't see the money, and so it's like weirdly cropped. It's like too close, and like that alone makes it unwatchable for me. I'm like, I did a bad job. Nobody's gonna want to watch this. On top of that, the amount of like stuff going on in the game made the bitrate kind of dip a little more than usual, and it was kind of ugly to look at. And on top of that, I kind of got the sound balancing wrong. It was just a bad stream. It was just, I don't know what else to say. I sat there, 6 a.m., tired out of my mind. I can't go to sleep until I've finished, like, just typing out the details for what the stream is. And I'm like, that doesn't look good at all. On top of that, the stream cut out halfway through, and I had to, like, re-put up the stream, and so it's split into 2 videos, which is terrible. It was a myriad of problems. And on top of that, because of how poorly the beginning of the game was cropped, and how that's unfixable, that was in the recording as well, I could spend an absurd amount of time all day editing like 8 hours of me playing that game into like a watchable 4-hour cut that is like, because I got all 4 endings. I basically beat it to 100%. So it's like, it might be fun to have a whole video of me experiencing the whole game in a nicer resolution and better sound balancing, if I spend upwards of like 15 hours editing 8 hours of footage down into 4, if people are immediately turned away by the poorly cropped beginning of the video, then that's it. I've lost. It doesn't matter how well the rest of the video is edited or the fact that I fix it like an hour into the video. You're not going to get any engagement and people are just going to brush you off. It's a cooked situation through and through. It was a waste of time. It was a waste of $7, which I was like pulling teeth to even get me to pay that. It was just a whole, and I'm just left sitting there. Like, I came to this conclusion kind of immediately, and I'm just left sitting there at 6 a.m. The sun is out. I haven't gotten any sleep. And it just kind of forced me to rethink some things. And then today, I woke up at 4 p.m. because I was like, I need 8 hours of sleep from... I couldn't fall asleep until like 8 p.m. 8 a.m. I couldn't fall asleep until like 8 a.m. So I woke up this morning at 4 p.m. My schedule way thrown off now. And I've just been sitting around today very tired and just kind of like rethinking, like, what the heck am I doing here right now? What am I doing? The past month and a half, I have been pushing myself so hard on this YouTube channel and spending so much time trying to make something on this YouTube channel work in a very certain way that I felt like it needed to go. I was like, I'm going to start just streaming games, and I want to stream all the games that I want to stream, and I'll just go from there. Didn't really have a full plan. Again, massive pile of Legos, throw it on the ground, set up the phone, okay, let's go. I have no clue what I'm doing, and I just start streaming games. And so it starts out with Ocarina of Time. And Ocarina of Time was actually really fun because I had a consistent, 10 viewers, which is that's all the viewers I need to feel like I'm actually doing something that's fun and enjoyable for people to watch. I don't care about any higher than that. 10 viewers is like, man, I'm really doing something here. Ocarina of Time ends. I beat it. And from those streams, I create videos off of the live streams. That is the whole playthrough. And I create a really highly edited review, which I say highly edited because it took me forever to line the footage of my gameplay up with me talking about it. Surprise, that took an absurd amount of time, and it's only an 8-minute video. That video did really well, though, and the video of my playthrough did really well, and people were like, wow, I really love seeing your first time reacting to all this stuff in Ocarina of Time. Okay, that's great. What's next on the list? Kazan. I really wanted to play Kazan, so I streamed all of Kazan to approximately 3 viewers. Nobody showed up for the Kazan stream, but I was enjoying the game so much that I didn't really care. I streamed Kazan, and now I'm uploading the full video playthroughs of Kazan, and nobody's watching those. And it's like, okay, nobody watched the stream, nobody watched that video. It's a little discouraging, but okay. The very next week, I'm like, okay, what's next? What else do I want to try? I want to try playing Final Fantasy for the first time. I've never played that. So I do the first game just because I was like, I want to see what the first game was like. I streamed that to nobody. 3 or 4 people max, maybe sometimes. That game was also kind of mind-numbing, but it was kind of really funny at the same time how goofy and stupid that game was for most of its length. I streamed that game. I also stream Ori and the Blind Forest at the same time, and nobody sticks around to watch me play Ori and the Blind Forest. What I want from this channel was something akin to what a YouTuber that I watch a lot does, called Maximilian Dude. That man has 1 million subscribers, probably more than that, and he has teams of people that edit his videos, and teams of people that make thumbnails for him. It all has to go through him, at the end of the day, but it's like he has other people to focus on the other stuff that all goes into that channel. Every stream that he does, his editors make like 5 edited videos off of them, and then like one super long 8-hour mega playthrough version of his streams that he did. You know, if he's playing a game from start to finish, like Kazan. I don't have that kind of time. I'm realizing I don't have the ability to do that, and I don't have the audience to be able to do that. And I also don't have like kind of the sauce that he has to be able to, like, because he'll do so much stuff. He'll talk about news. He'll talk about this other thing in gaming. He'll play this little game here, and then he'll play a fighting game, and then he'll play a big game. And that all makes it into like 10 different videos. I can't, and he streams for like 8 hours, and I'm like, okay, well, I just need to stream for as long as him, for as much time as him, as many days as him, and then I'll be successful if I just do the work, if I work hard enough. I can't just stream one game for like 8 hours straight and expect it to do well. I just can't. I'm realizing, it sounds stupid that I'm just now realizing that. I don't know. I kind of thought that like maybe I would either strike gold with something working out on YouTube, or I would find out that I really actually enjoy it. I am realizing now that I'm like, I don't really know if this is like something that's working out. And usually in the past, I've tried something for like a day, and then I'm like, I don't know, and then I do something else for like a day, and then I'm like, I don't know. I have tried this now for a month and a half, and I'm realizing I don't know if it's something that I want to stick with. I'm realizing that I have kind of stopped playing all video games on my own and stopped enjoying the hobby on my own, because I'm always like, well, if I play this game and enjoy it on my own, then I'm not working on my, like, I'm not doing work. Like, if I play the game on the channel, then that's work. And so I feel less guilty about playing a game on the channel. I don't know. I played Dark Souls 1 on my own and enjoyed that game on my own. And then afterward, I felt guilty because I was like, oh, I didn't play that on the channel. Oh no. I didn't enjoy that. I didn't record my first time playing through the game. And that's like every game with me now. Every single game, I'm like, okay, I'll stream it. I'll wait until I'm able to stream it. But I'm not able to stream all the time, and I can't stream every game all the time. But I feel like I just have to put it on the list and wait until I can stream it. And then, even when I'm streaming it, it's like every once in a while, I will enjoy a game. But that's only every once in a while. I'll enjoy a game that I stream. Ocarina of Time is one of those games that I actually kind of enjoyed streaming because there were a lot of people there to watch me, and I didn't really care about having my own personal experience with Ocarina of Time. And so, you know, recording that on the channel was a no-brainer for me. But then I was like, okay, I'm going to play Kazan on my own. And I played it for like 4 hours, and I was really enjoying it. And then I was like, oh man, I should record this. If I'm enjoying it, then I should record this. And so I went and live streamed the rest of it. I enjoyed it. I don't remember anything from that game anymore. I don't know if it's really a thing that anybody mentions that streams a game. When I'm streaming a game, my attention is split between so many different things. It's split between a camera that is pointed at my face at all times, this obnoxious microphone that I have to talk to all the time. I have to be on. I have to be talking. I have to be reacting to things. Something kills me, I can't just be like, ugh. I have to be like, ah, ow, you know, which I enjoy doing. That's not like fake. It's an amplification of myself and what I'm feeling. It's not like super fake. It's just extra. I have to be extra, and I enjoy being extra on the YouTube channel. I don't know if that is the best for being able to experience games, especially for the first time, all the time. Sometimes it's really fun, like with Ocarina of Time, experiencing that for the first time. That was fun. I don't know if I want to do that all the time, because now, at the end of the playthrough, I played through the whole game. I don't remember. I didn't have any of my own time with the game. I don't have any of my own memories with the game or my own experiences. And it's like that with a lot of things. Bloodborne. Good heavens, Bloodborne. I'm so sorry to everyone that wanted to see me play Bloodborne. I tried streaming that game, and for a myriad of reasons, I was like, I don't want to stream this anymore. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll just record it and get rid of, like, the streaming aspect. Maybe I'll enjoy that more. I stressed myself out and was like, I don't really, because it's a very, very difficult game. I'm not as good at video games as one might expect. So I was getting stuck on bosses in different areas, and I was like, I feel like I'm losing people's attention if I even get people's attention, and I feel like nobody would want to watch this. I feel like I am tired, and I like tire myself out and stress myself out with that playthrough. So I like put it on ice, and then I like have kind of been dreading returning to it. It's one of the best games ever made, and it's a very special game for everybody. And now I've turned it into like a stressful nightmare for myself. So why am I talking about this? I think I've realized today that I want to refocus what I'm doing on this channel. With the experience that I've had with Bloodborne and other games and everything else, I'm realizing I don't want to accidentally ruin any more games for myself. The absurd amount of time that I've spent this summer like streaming every night, because I've streamed like 4 or 5 times a week for like 6 or 8 hours every single time. And it's been such an absurd amount of time sunk into something that I was kind of enjoying. I was kind of enjoying it. Sometimes enjoying it more than other times, but it's like it's such a time sink into something that has had like so little fruit. Nobody's watching my streams. Nobody's watching the videos that are made out of the streams. And I like make something that I don't necessarily enjoy, or I'm like not necessarily proud of, and then I upload it and like it gets like maybe 200 views. That's like the most something has gotten. That was for Ocarina of Time. Yesterday my Kazan episode came out and it got like 10 views. And then today it's getting no more views than that. And I'm like, I don't know if this is entirely worth it. I don't know if I'm enjoying this process a lot. And I was thinking of like just all these different games that I had on this list to play and stream and like catch my first time reacting to things. And it's like, I don't know if I'm that guy. I don't know if I'm the guy that you'd want to go to even catch his first time reacting to something, like playing a game for the very first time. I don't know, man. There's other guys out there that do that and that I enjoy watching. I don't know. I don't know if I need to play Shadow of the Colossus for the first time on stream and catch my first time reacting. I don't know if I need to play Dark Souls 3 or Sekiro on stream and catch my first time reacting to it. I have gone so far past the time in my life when I was just playing games on my own without having to worry about a channel. And I have some of my fondest memories of games during that time. And now it's like everything else that I do is every game that I've played since starting this channel has been like wrapped in this like stressful kind of like disappointment because nothing I do ever performs well. And it's like, what I'm trying to say is that currently I am thinking about not streaming so much in the future. I kind of want to go back to just doing a smaller amount of stuff on this channel that I actually enjoy. One of the things that I did on YouTube a few years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, back when I didn't know how to like present it, but I was just working on stuff and throwing it out on YouTube. One of my favorite things that I did was the Minecraft series. I don't know, just something about it was so much fun, and I would like record an hour episode and then spend a ton of time like editing it, but it was like really fun to edit, and then putting those episodes out and having like a really fun edited episode that I was like really proud of each time. And those episodes actually got more views than any of my other stuff because people were like, wow, this is really fun to watch. I really like your editing style. I really like you playing this game. And I've I kind of want to return to that. I'm not saying this isn't like I'm done with YouTube forever. I just kind of want to refocus. I think I just miss recording like simpler stuff with my friends. I don't really feel like going on these long 30-hour playthroughs of different games anymore. And I also don't think that that's even doing well for the channel. I think that's my problem, is that ever since the beginning of this channel, it's been a like, oh, I'm going to play a full game from start to finish. And that's like already not really a great idea for YouTube. Like, people don't do that on YouTube anymore, and people don't really watch that unless it's a very well-established YouTuber that does that every once in a while. And I mean, from the beginning, like my whole Breath of the Wild playthrough and my whole Metroid Dread playthrough, I had some stuff that I really enjoyed editing, but it was always buried under like 50 episodes of like unedited stuff that was all from the same game. And it was like that was and now I'm realizing I have the same problem. It's just a slightly different look to it. So, I don't know. I've been thinking about this all day, and like, I haven't been getting any work done, which is also stressing me out because it's like, I'm not like working on anything. So like, nothing's gonna get done if I don't work on anything. I want to just go back to just recording what I really, really want to. I don't really want to stream anymore because I'm such a small creator and I get so few people. And like when one person's in the chat, it's like, oh, there's one guy here. This is kind of fun. And then they leave because they have whatever they need to do. And then I feel terrible because they've left and now I'm alone. And I feel like I sound so desperate when people return. And it's just like that constant like elation and then deflation of everything across the whole like time that I'm streaming is kind of stressful, and it's kind of sad. And I'm just like, I don't really want to do this anymore. I enjoy recording stuff way more when it's with people, either on the couch with a Johnny or over Discord in a call with like a Johnny and other people. And one of the things that I most enjoyed recording was Lethal Company or any other myriad of like party friend slop games that exist out there. I kind of just want to go back to making those videos and not streaming something like Metroid Fusion for 8 hours a night, 5 nights a week, and I like don't have time for anything else. I feel like I'm in a constant cycle of like stream for 8 hours, go to sleep incredibly late, wake up super tired because I stayed up probably a little bit too late, go back into like editing some stuff and working on some stuff, and then have zero free time, and then like maybe half an hour of lunch, and then stream for 8 hours, and then go to bed. It's like this cycle is killing me. So yeah, I'm not done with streaming though. What's really funny is that, again, when it's something that I really enjoy from the get-go, and I don't need any convincing of like numbers from the stream or anything, then I just do it. I really do want to stream the rest of Monster Hunter with my friends. That was one of the few times I ever streamed, like the first Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate stream. That was one of the few times I've streamed and just been like, I am enjoying the crap out of this. I don't even care that nobody's watching. Nobody watched that stream live. Not a single person. I had like one person in the chat who's actually giving helpful information about the game, and I was like even more satisfied about that. The chat could have been completely empty though, and I would have had the time of my life because I was just having fun with my friends. And then that got turned into like a video later, and I had even more fun editing that because the energy was just there. I just really enjoyed that. It's really weird, but Monster Hunter is like the only game that I actually want to stream. I don't want to stream everything, but Monster Hunter is there's such a long amount of stuff to it that is more than just the gameplay of monster hunting, that I don't want to record and then have to figure out what I want to cut down. So just streaming it is so much more fun, and then making like a 10-minute video that's just the highlights of us killing monsters, that's also fun. Everything else though, I think I want to go back to just an episode that I've edited that I enjoy, an episode that I'm proud of. I think I'm done with trying to fit a ton of super long playthroughs on this channel. Although I do kind of have the idea, maybe if I'm feeling up to it, to record Shadow of Mordor in like the same style that I did Metroid Prime, where I like play through like 2 hours at a time and make like 2-hour-long episodes. But that's only if I really want to. And guess what? I've already played Shadow of Mordor, and so I know what I'm doing, and so I'm way more prepared to like make a fun series about it where I like gush about one of my favorite games, rather than try and go into a game like Metroid Prime and not knowing what to do or where to go, and not being able to enjoy it because I'm just stressed out the whole time because I'm playing it for the first time while also on camera. Yeah, I don't know. And I might do that with more things. I think I'm done streaming so many games so much. I think I'm just done. I think I've hit a point where like I could keep going. I could kind of feel up to keep going. Like tonight I was going to stream Metroid Fusion, and it's like I still could kind of do that, but it's like I'm not 100% in it mentally, and I think I am... I don't know how long this video is going to be. Sorry that it's so long and so much talking. Long story short, I still want to make stuff for this channel. It's just only going to be stuff that I really enjoy putting out. I'm just going to prioritize like what I want to edit and what I want to record. And that might just be nothing but Minecraft videos. I don't know. It's just going to be what I enjoy. I've been just banging my head against the wall in like one particular spot. And today I kind of took a step back and was like, wow, I should really rethink what I'm doing here. What do I want to do? What do I actually want to do? What do I enjoy doing? Part of the reason also why I want to move away from streaming, I guess in summary, I guess after saying all that, I really want to reiterate, I don't hate streaming. I don't hate it. I actually kind of enjoy it. But me eliminating streaming is going to open up a few things for me. It's going to open up a lot more time for me to, like, kind of relax. And it's going to open up a little bit more time for me to edit stuff on Mecha Hipsters and work on like shorts and stuff and work on getting that channel out to more people. It's essentially, it allows me to spend more time on like things that are a little bit more important and things that have a bit more of an effect on my outreach on YouTube and being able to like, I don't know, grow some stuff. That would be neat. Anyway, thank you. Thank you to anybody who listened to all that or cares about what I'm doing on the channel. Thank you. It's been a fun experiment for a month and a half. I will see you on the next time show.